everyone. Hello. Hello. Hello, everybody. Hello. Hello. It's me, your favorite adventurer, your favorite artist, Smormu. Wait a minute. No, sorry, that's the wrong persona. It's me, your favorite artist, Courtney.
Yippee.
Yippee. How's everyone doing today? How we all doing? Hannah loves the EU. Welcome to the stream.
I'm good, W.
I am doing pretty well. I have taken some time to do a few things. I recently spoke to my boss and I have officially set up my 2 to 3 weeks notice, basically. And I will finally be able to have some rest soon. I'll be able to go back to being a normal person. I'll go back to being unemployed. Well, I am employed, even then, but still. I'll be able to go back to some ordinary life. Oh, why is the widget not working?
Yeah.
Why does the widget not work? What? Oh, darn it, one of my widgets no longer works. That's annoying. Oh. Anywho, today I want to try stuff out with like coloring and shading, because I'll be real, I'm not good with that. Look at my character. Look at Elsie. You will see very quickly, very little shading. You look at the stuff on the screen, very little shading. But I spoke to an artist before stream, and I asked him, hey, help me, please, tell me, how do I do this stuff, right? And he was like, oh yeah, here, this is how I do it. I go through the process of this, then this, and this, and I was like, oh, thank you, kind sir, thank you, kind sir. And so now it is my goal to try and
Lol.
do that decently well. I don't think I'm gonna be as good as him. I don't think I'm gonna get it like to be where I'm like, ooh la la, that's so pretty color, pretty. But I think I can at least get it to be, I don't know, something I'm happy with. And like, you look at this thing, you look at this thing.
Burb dinner SMA.
Burb dinner, shake my head, yeah.
Ramen.
Okay. Ramen. Colin Lamping, welcome to the stream, so glad to have you.
I hope more people join.
I hope so too. It usually takes a little while for people to trickle in. Sometimes it takes a long while, sometimes it takes a short while. It really depends on the day, frankly. Oh, you also may notice that we have this thing at the top of our video which says that we've reached our funding goal for a new YouTube video. I'm still waiting on the
I had this open,
editor.
but for some reason didn't start playing until I refreshed.
Yeah, sometimes it's weird like that. Sometimes it takes a little extra effort. But you may notice the Ko-Fi goal at the very top is 145% of the $100 goal. I'm still waiting to hear back from the editor. He is a little late, but that's okay. I'm late on things too, so I'm not gonna fret over a bit of a late video. Because you know what? Maybe I need to spending more time with it. Maybe that means it's going to be an extra special video and I should commission him more. Who knows? I don't mind being a little delayed. As long as it's not me or what I am contributing to others that's delayed. I'm not going to be delayed. Others can be delayed, but not me. Not me! Oh well. That's my thoughts on it.
Currently drawing while I watch it.
Oh, wonderful, wonderful. I'm glad to hear it. I am trying to figure out exactly how to do the stuff with colors and stuff. So the base colors are supposed to be desaturated, slightly cool. I think that's what this is. Right? Really good, but for lighting. So a multiply layer. I've done stuff with. This is a funny joke. I've done stuff with like trying to shade before, but frankly, I don't think I ever really understood what I was doing, and so I wanna try and figure it out more because I don't feel confident about shading yet. So multiply. I'm getting an explanation from our good friend ChatGPT about the purpose and function of different types of layers, specifically so I understand why on earth. Right, the question that goes through my head is, a bunch of artists tell me, Gray, whenever you're drawing, use a multiply layer, right? Use a multiply layer, Gray, and have it be like this or something, right? And I'm like, wow, that's interesting. Why? Right? Like, why have it multiply for darker... What was the other thing that I was recommended? Hard light. That was the other one. Hard light. I was recommended hard light and multiply. Why do this or
I don't
this
get the multiplying either, TBA.
instead of just, like, drawing it normally over top? What's the purpose? Yeah, exactly. Right? Like, why do artists say, like, no, you don't understand. You gotta do it in, like, this super complicated way. Instead of, like, the color that you think the shadow should be. Draw it in this other different color, and then have, like, a special layer setting over it. So that it goes back to the color that you initially intended it to be. Okay, but why? Why? And I'm trying to get an explanation from a GPT answer because I don't have an artist with me. I don't have one of the artists who may attend this stream at some point today to yell at me.
I had
and
that
say,
happen too with some recommendation. I also just use either full blacks or the proper color yellows.
Yeah. The full black, like, I get that. Like, some people say never shade with black. And I'm like, okay, I got you. Alright, I get what you mean about, like, when you say something like never shade with black, and you mean something like don't do, like, kind of a mixed black, right? Where you're just like da-da-da-da-da. Where it's like a gray. It's like this. I'm like, yeah, I completely agree. But when you're like, never shade with black, I'm like, okay, but like... Okay, admittedly that doesn't look very cool,
I shade
but...
with black because I do old style comic style.
Yeah, exactly. I look at it and I'm just like, okay, but like... There's clearly some times when you can shade with black for like very intense shading. And I've seen artists do like shade in black, and I'm like, that looks really good. And I'm like, why? Why can't I just do that? Like in this case, it doesn't look good, right? And I agree. Like I shouldn't be shading in black there. That's because I don't think it's a very intense color there. So I'm gonna read off this thing that's been presented to me.
Otherwise, for shading, I recommend purples or blues.
Purples or blues. Yeah, I've heard that as well. Multiplier literally means darken whatever is underneath. Think of it like putting tinted glass over the painting. So if you have white, it's no effect. Really? Is that true? If I have a multiply layer and there's white on it, there's no effect? Really? I don't know that I believe this. What do you know? White on a multiply layer has no effect over what is on top of it. Over what is on. That's cool. But black is black. Okay. So the color you paint becomes the shadow tint. They use cool colors like blue, gray, purple, desaturated navy, or cool brown. So if we have like a peach-colored skin or something, and we have like a bluish purple, as our multiply shadow color.
Hello.
And then what do we get? Hello, welcome. Dora Cookies, so glad to have you to stream. My throat suddenly hurts. Oh my goodness. Ugh. And like, I look at this and I'm like, okay, I was told bluish purple would make it look nice. That does not look nice.
She talks.
Yeah, she does talk. Elsie talks. Elsie talks. She actually says whatever you say. For the most part. We will censor things, of course, but she repeats back what you do. That's the goal, you see.
Sick?
Yeah, she is Sick Elsie. That is her name. She is Elsie, and she is currently in her sick form. She has a lot of different forms, you see, of like ways that she presents herself. So if you say Lego, for example, like the Lego blocks, you can see a different Elsie. I personally like
Lego.
the sick one. I personally like the sick one the most. Oh, did it not activate? That's terrible. It doesn't work. Oh wait, that's why it doesn't work, because I didn't open the. I'm sorry, that was broken. Okay. Try again, because I forgot to turn on the thing that's needed to be turned on to do that. Try again. And we'll see how that goes. Try.
False advertisement.
Lego.
There you go. Look at that. Lego. We have Lego Elsie now. Isn't that amazing? Absolutely beautiful. One day I'll remake like all the models or something. And I'll be like, wow, it's so cool. Well, before I'm choosing colors, we just make it like a really, really exaggerated color that we're just like, this is never gonna be what the color of her actual thing is. But you know. Oh. So yeah, that's Lego Elsie there. We have a few other different Elsie forms as well. It's not just Lego. Lego is, of course, one of the better ones, as is Stick. We also have Grimace. We have Retail Store. We have... What else? What else do we have of Elsie?
Grimace.
Oh yeah, you're doing Grimace right away. Grimace is one of my least favorite ones. We have Reddit Elsie. We have what? Oh gosh, what other forms does Elsie have? I've made so many. It's hard. I have Grelsie. I have Skyrim Elsie. I have Retail Store Elsie. I have Link Elsie. I have Gale Elsie. I have Captain Crash Elsie. Peter, so glad to have you. I'm doing coloring, the stuff that I was talking with you about before. I'm following ChatGPT advice, so it's no wonder that my drawing immediately looks worse because of it. Yeah, there we go. There's Gale. That's a cute Gale. I like the Gale one, personally. The Gale one's very cute. Peter, we were talking earlier about why artists use multiply layers, and I was making the very salient point that multiply layers are fake.
Agreed. Very kawaii, Gail.
Very true, very true. I'm glad you like it. I was making the very salient point that multiply layers are silly, and I do not see any reason why anyone ever uses them, and there is no justification whatsoever. If you would now please prove me completely wrong, that would be great. If you would do that, I would be very grateful. There we go. There we go. Yeah, that's basically me going off on a tangent about me not understanding how people do shading and stuff. And me being like, okay, but why? Why do I want a multiply layer instead of like just normal drawing? Like this almost feels better.
Purple vitiligo.
Purple vitiligo. Yeah, exactly. Oh yeah, you said Lego inside of vitiligo, and that brought us back to Lego. We also have retail store in Skyrim if you want to try those out as well. And Link or Zelda.
Retail store.
We come to the retail store. She looks so derpy in this one. And of course, we also have normal Elsie as well, which is the original model, which is like very is just as derpy. But you know what? The derpiness, I think, it kind of adds to it personally.
Oh, normal.
Normal. This is the original Elsie model. Look how her eyes stare deep into your soul. Of course, whenever she talks, it's actually really nice, right? You ever say something, and then she's all excited. So maybe I'm supposed to do the same color with everything. Right, like, I look at these...
Good little companion for the stream.
Oh, completely agreed. I've been very much a fan of having Elsie. I think it's wonderful to have a little stream fun companion who will be along with you for the ride and will show you just how cool people's conversations are. But, you know, she can only contribute so much. She used to be able to do more, but we've been having technical issues for a while, and I haven't had time to fix them because of work and other concerns. But hopefully, at some point, I'll be able to fix Elsie to where you can talk to her again. You can talk to her. Peter! 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 Get on call, Peter! Get on call, Peter! This is a really good song. I like this. What is this? Colorful Days by Ichinose Sound. Very cool. I really wish it would let me show off the name of the song again. I had a whole widget to show that off. And then it just stopped working. Oh, wait.
Howdy.
Oh.
Greetings
Oh.
from the land of the two rivers, the Ministry of the Republic of Iraq, checking in.
Oh, welcome back. Welcome back. Saddam Hussein, did you need anything? There we go. Now we have the thing to show you what song is playing. Ministry of Iraq, greetings. Glad tidings to you. We are drawing... we are coloring in woman. Oh no? What's the oh no?
Hello, I'd like to play that song again. The one that goes beep boop boop bop boop boop bop.
Beep beep boop bop 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 beep. Nah, man, you're thinking of beep boop bop 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 beep. No, I meant beep boop bop beep beep boop bop beep beep boop bop. Hey, Anna, welcome. Welcome back. So glad you're here. Here we go. Oh, oh, ah, no! Oh, dearie me.
Yay, thanks.
Hey, thanks. Wonderful.
My keyboard's being funky.
It's been funky, 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 funky. Understandable. Mr. Peter has abandoned us. He has left us behind. He has nothing more to say to me. My heart is broken, and I will mourn forever what I have lost. No.
I thought you said my BF's name for a second.
No.
Your heart is broken? Better go to a hospital.
Yeah, you know, I've been thinking about replacing it at some point, but my wife apparently doesn't want me to do that. She says, just fix the one you got. And I'm like, what's the point of keeping this one?
You know what else is funky? I'm supposed to say something here that's related to funky, but I don't know what else is funky.
Play that funky
How's the wife?
music, white boy. Oh yeah, she's doing good. Thank you for asking. She had a good day so far as I can tell, but maybe she will correct me and tell me that the day was horrible later on.
Yippee! Funky gong.
Funky Town. Yeah, there's that one song from like Shrek and stuff of Funky Town. That's true. I love Shrek 2. Shrek 2 is an amazing film. I think it was way better than the first one. Like, just by far. Shrek 2 is a masterpiece. Shrek 1 is good, but Shrek 2, chef's kiss. And then I don't care at all for any of the other Shreks after that. I do not care to engage with Shreks 3, 4, 5, or 6. Or whatever other number it
I
is.
can't wait for my Pookie to propose to me, but sadly, we haven't even met up yet.
I would wait for
Anyway,
that
I don't care
meetup
much for
before
Shrek
you
as a
do the
whole,
propose thing.
But I agree. The second one is the best one.
Yeah. I'm glad you understand. I feel like this should probably be a little more shade, frankly. But, yeah. Yeah, maybe delay the proposal until you've been around each other in person for a little bit. It's nice, you know? Good things come to those
Oh,
who
great.
wait.
Don't worry. We talked and said it'll be years before that. The propose.
Fair.
If you can draw, then draw.
This is true. If you can draw, then draw. I am drawing! What do you mean? Look at this! What do you think I'm doing? I'm talking,
Wait,
Moxie.
you can draw?
Video title joke.
Oh, I see. Drawing because I can. Oh, yeah, true.
What the heck? What that voice?
Oh, yeah, Elsie will do that sometimes.
Eating?
Eating, Moxie? Ah, fair. Welcome to the stream, Moxie and Screen Hermit.
Or eating.
Oh, I'm eating? I am eating. I see.
Skyrim.
I am not eating, I'll have you know.
We're eating.
Oh, Spanker welcome to stream. So glad to have you. We're eating. Plurality. Cool, gotcha.
Slay, eat that.
I don't know
I'm
if
eating Skyrim.
you're eating Skyrim. True.
And I ate her hair. That's why it looks like that, you Cheeto.
True.
I am Alduin.
Everyone is eating Skyrim.
True. This is, in fact, why my hair is like this. Upset gray noises.
Is that an AI or a person? Hey, you're finally awake?
Is that an AI or a person? The thing on the left is an AI.
Skyrim is very edible.
Is it
They ate your
an AI?
hair?
It's a text-to-speech. I don't think it's an AI. It's just a text-to-speech of whatever y'all say.
What F is Skyrim?
Skyrim is a game. They ate my hair? Yeah, sadly. It was a really mean thing. Moxie was there. Moxie did it. You want to explain yourself, Moxie? Why'd you eat my hair?
The thing you eat. Sorry, hair yummy.
Yeah, exactly.
Skyrim is a lifestyle.
Exactly.
Scrumptious.
You know, you will enjoy, I
Good,
believe.
because AI is cringe. Don't
No.
flame me, please. I'm not being rude. Just my opinion.
It's fine, Hannah. It's fine. I use AI for some things, but I don't really use it for my art, frankly. Okay, I said that, and then I remembered that at the start of the stream,
Yay.
I pulled up, like, an instruction. I asked ChatGPT, how do I do XYZ? And I was like, why do people use multiply layers? Because I was very upset about that. But I'm not using AI for my art, at the very least. You can see how I draw stuff on stream. This guy right here, this isn't my art right here. This is a guy who I'm trying to imitate, at the very least, what he said, which I don't think I was given the most descriptive of instructions, but you know what? That's okay.
Hey, ChatGPT, how do I woo over gray?
How do you woo over gray? I don't know, Peter. Maybe
Overflowing
by
and eyes I also
calling me,
ate.
Peter. Call me, Peter. Call me.
I use ChatGPT for small tasks. Yes,
Yeah.
I spelled it like that, but I draw homegrown cringe content.
Homegrown cringe content. I don't know what to make of that, but alright.
ChatGPT, if I conquer the earth.
How do I conquer the earth? True. How do I woo over gray? Your clothing and eyes, I also hate. This is true. This is why I have no clothing and no eyes.
Small bean, just a small bean.
True. True.
Oh God.
What's wrong? Bum bum. Here we go. Bum 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum.
How can mirrors be real if our eyes are not?
ChatGPT put Seth into a blender. Ben, if he was here.
Is that the only word you know? True.
True. It is. I only know the word true. True. That is Freeman True. Morgan Freeman True.
Gray, do you remember when I would be in your streams in like 2025 and talk about e-girl stuff?
Vaguely, yeah.
He
I
only
guess.
knows true and breathing.
True and breathing, real.
I can't draw like this loudly crying
Well,
face.
that's okay, Copy. You don't need to draw exactly
True.
like me. You can draw your own way, you know? Just find artists that you like and imitate them. And then just
Hey
keep doing
ChatGPT, how do I eat 5 tables without dying?
that. Exactly.
Normal.
Normal. Yeah, bring Alfie back to normal. There you go. Yeah. Yeah, I gotta say, I don't get the multiply layer thing. Peter, I want you on call so I can have someone to explain multiplier layer to me, please.
Remember when I joined one of your streams and chatted Skyrim?
I would
I
consider
believe it.
myself an XE girl, long story. But it wasn't good for my health.
Yeah, it's not really good for
Teen.
anyone, I don't think. Get on call, Peter. Peter. Oh, thank you, Peter. Bum, bum, bum. Bum, 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 bum. I love the music. Bum, 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 bum. Suki
Go on, huh?
Railway, yeah. Bum, 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 bum.
I'm
Oh.
scared.
Why are you scared?
That was so honest. I love it. Gah!
Sumuki. That was so honest. I love it. I don't know what the honest thing is. XE girl. Ka.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, I'm getting called. Alright. Hey, Peter, how's it
Hello,
going?
hello.
Hey, Peter.
Hi, hello.
Let me make you smaller. I need to make you really small.
Acha!
There you go. This is Peter, everyone. Say hi to Peter in the bottom right.
Are you using multiply for her shadows?
Hello.
I
Hi,
am
hi,
trying,
hello,
but
Why
I
is
don't-
Peter
hello.
female?
I'm not convinced, personally.
What, the goofy?
Yeah, I have a...
Hello, Peter.
Hello, Peter.
Hello, Peter.
Hello, Peter. Exactly. I need to get that as a voice thing for you, Peter. Hello, Peter.
So,
Why would you do this
Hey,
to me,
Peter.
Copy?
hello, Peter.
Why would you do this to me, Copy?
Hello, Peter.
What, why do you hate me?
Hi, Peter.
Why do you hate me? Why do you hate me, Copy?
Peter,
Oh, well.
can you hear us now?
But yeah,
Can you hear
so
it?
you
Can
need
you
an
hear them?
explanation?
Mouse.
I can hear you.
Yeah. Well, I'm asking if you can hear them, not just me.
Oh. Hold
Because
on, let me-
they're curious.
Never
They're
said I
just
hate you,
obvious.
Deutsch.
Never said I hate you, but
Yeah, I can.
Hey,
I'm
hey.
looking.
all
I'm looking
saying
at
is
chat.
You made me soy. You made me soy pod.
Hello, Peter.
Alright. So you need an explanation on multiply.
Yeah, why, Peter? I as an artist, you know, a guy who draws, right? You are presumably an expert, right? And you would be able to say,
Yeah, we'll
why-
say that. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Why exactly would I ever want to use a multiply layer? Why not just draw the colors that I want to draw?
Peter, I draw a smiling
So
face.
multiply.
With hearts,
It helps,
smiling
especially
face,
I use it more
loudly
so if I
crying
have like a
face,
really
smiling
busy
face,
like
with unarmed
design
hearts,
and like
face
certain
saving
areas,
food,
and I don't
loudly
want to
crying
like
I need
face,
to, like,
specifically
smiling
go
face.
for.
With either hearts, red heart,
I need to,
smiling
like,
face.
turn down
With
the
air
audio
hearts,
for
loudly crying
whoever's
face.
talking.
Brown heart, loudly crying face. Face savoring food. Smiling face. With smiling eyes. Nerd face.
Bro, there was a glitch
Okay, I'm
with the
sorry,
house I
continue.
tried.
I'm
Where
just
if you
gonna-
say soy,
Yeah.
it will make a creepy sound.
So
Allegedly
basically,
an expert.
it's a very like convenient way for like if you have a bunch of colors on screen, you don't have to like go for every single color. Essentially, what multiply does is in the you know the word itself, it's multiplying colors.
I'm
So
the
you
creepy
take
sound.
one color because all the number is like 3 value. Like if you're talking like RGB or HSV, it's like 3 values, right? And then you multiply those 3 values by another
My
3
little
values, and it
mommy!
results in another color.
Mhm.
What that color ends up being, maybe it's a little bit of magic, but usually like the more you use it, the more you can kind of guess like what it's gonna be. So for example, like if you're using like you have like let's say like you know a beige color like skin color, and you multiply it by like a slight gray or like a slight like light pink, you it always results in a darker color, and so like essentially you know you can use that for like oh I want to like have a color that's slightly saturated like more pink, so you can define that, or it's like slightly darker in value, so you can define that a little bit more.
So, is
So
the
if you're not like yeah, so you're not exactly thinking of like a specific color, you're thinking like I want to change the saturation and value of a color that already exists on the page.
Okay, so you want to change saturation, which is just like how bright it is, basically, and the value.
Yeah, and value is like how dark it is.
How dark it is. Okay, so you want to change that, but you want to do so across like multiple color types. So not what I've done with my layers, which is have one multiply layer for each one. Not that. Is that
No, so I can kind of show you. Let me make a see if I can make something for you. Let's see.
You change the opacity to make it less intense. Fair.
Yeah, you can do that. So I'm just gonna make a quick thing here, and I will show you in particular.
I'm listening.
Hold on, let me get this.
This guy.
All right.
Good evening, Mr.
I'm
Greg.
gonna
Good evening,
share
Mr. Bob. So glad to have
I'm
you.
gonna share my screen with you.
I don't think they're gonna be able to see the screen.
They're not
but-
gonna be able to see it, but this is more so just to show you specifically.
Okay, everyone, to explain what Mr. Peter is showing us, he is showing us a circle with like a pink.
The same.
orange
It's
color?
the same like color. Yeah, it's the same color as your character there's skin. And so I have this just clip layer over here, so I can color inside this line. And I'm gonna change it to multiply. So what do I want my shading color to be? Oh, I'm gonna potentially just make it. I want the shading color to be a little more towards like pink. So like, you know, a little bit more pink and just slightly dark. And so I'm gonna go over here. So that's the color I want. And so I go with my multiplier layer. And this is the color I get. See that? This looks like a pretty natural like shading color here.
Okay, everyone, he has made a ball from a sphere. I'm gonna show you all the ball. Everyone, I present to you he ballin'.
The ball.
He ballin'.
Yeah. So if I change it to normal, you'll notice it's not the same color. It's just specifically I added some pink and I just made it and added a little bit less or a little bit more value to it. And so it multiplied this color that's already pretty light and the color I just did, and it made this slightly dark shadow here. And why you might benefit from this instead of like just picking this color specifically, let's say you had a character with, you said, let's say, you know, a bunch of freckles, right? So I'm going to throw a bunch of theoretical freckles on here. You'll see that the multiplier layer over here, it also takes into account, it basically takes into account everything underneath it, right? And so it's going to take into account the freckles and the skin, because if I put it back to normal, you'll see all the freckles here fade. But with multiply, it also multiplies the section of the ball here with the freckles.
Okay.
So you understand what I mean?
I do. So this would be if I have like a lot of layers.
Yeah, and you want to shade the you want to shade those layers specifically, because this was like just skin and like the skin's just one flat color. I mean, you can make the case for using multiply, but I usually don't personally. But if I have like, you know, a shirt with like 3 or 4 colors, then I'm probably gonna use a multiplier layer instead of just like one solid color to shade with, or like having to specifically section out each color and pick a color for that specifically, where I can just do one color that's kind of like matches just a general like gist of the shadow and use that instead. It just makes it a lot easier.
Okay.
So that makes sense.
Yes, so you would use multiply layers specifically for overlaying multiple things, and it helps to have multiple colors over it. You don't necessarily need it for just one color, like what I've been doing. If I was doing something instead, like, oh, hold on.
Yeah, like what I could see with your drawing here, where it could benefit you, is you could have that shadow over the eye, and it would show that like the hair's shadow is falling over the eye, right?
The shadow over the eye?
Yeah, you see how like the sclera has the color over it?
The sclera?
The white part of the eye.
Oh, is that what it's called?
You see how the shadow falls? Yeah, it's called the sclera.
I see.
So you see how the shadow falls over the eye, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
So with multiply layers, you know, that basically does that magic for you. Of just like, oh, this is the general color of the shadow. Anything under it kind of falls into that color of shadow.
I feel like I did something horribly wrong. I tried combining them and it didn't work at all.
Yeah, I don't know if it'll work.
Oh, you know what it probably is? It's probably because I had them as multiply layers already and they need to be normal layers before I combine them.
Yeah,
So maybe
probably do probably do normal layers before you multiply.
Alright, so we turn it into one layer. Then we turn it into multiply. We set it to half opacity. Boom.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so you're gonna see that's a very strong color because you use a very strong, like, I guess, additional color as like the thing you're gonna multiply with everything underneath. So if you want like a not so dark shadow, I would use a color that's very light.
Okay.
But because that blue was very dark, so I'd probably use like a lot lighter blue. But also
Okay.
you have the additional advantage of you can just use opacity and that call it a day there.
Okay.
Because there's no real rule for it. You can basically whatever gets you the final result in the end.
Yeah.
But yeah, there's a bunch of layers you can mess around with. I'll also throw you a resource.
I do like
Because
resources.
Clip Studio has a pretty good explanation for every single blending mode. So I'll throw this article at you.
Oh, very nice.
So you can share that with your chat. But yeah, because I personally I like to use multiply pretty frequently. I also like the add glow effect because it brightens up a bunch of things. It's overlays. So there's a bunch of stuff you can play around with.
I see. What about whenever I message this artist over here, right? He also mentioned hard light. Why would I use something like hard light?
Hard light, I've used it before and I have a hard time explaining it. No pun intended with hard light. But it basically takes the like brighter colors and they'll make them brighter, and while darker colors they're darker. So like it's basically like for darker colors it's like multiply, and for lighter colors it's like screen where it lightens it up a bunch.
Okay, so it's basically saying everything that's light must be lighter, everything that's dark must be darker. So you're trying to make it more black and white. Or more intense.
Not black and white, but more intense would be the right word. Because screen is the opposite of multiply, whereas everything will be brighter. So screen is like the opposite of multiply. So anything that's light is going to be the opposite of multiply. Anything that's dark is going to just be multiplied. And so like, yeah, it's a bunch of weird math to figure out like what exact color. So it's a lot of like eyeballing it. And just like figuring out like, oh, you know, this color does this when I multiply, that kind of thing.
Hey, Mr. Gray,
a lot of figuring it out.
Thank you very much, Froggy. Mr. Game Maker, welcome as well. So glad to have everyone today. Sorry to interrupt you, Mr. Peter. I just wanted to acknowledge the chatters when they come in. Like Mr. Bob, Mr. Game Maker, Mr. Froggy, etc., etc. But yes. Okay, that's good to know. Thank you very much. Okay. Do you have anything else you'd like to say to our audience, Mr. Peter? Before I turn them back on.
I would say if you want to get into art, the first thing you gotta do is make bad art, because you can't make good art without making bad art first. And Marlboro Mommy is cool. I definitely didn't help with the name. Yeah, and learn to observe art and take things from there, because all art is inspired by other art.
True. You think I can get any art that I've made without looking at other artists and going, ooh, wow, baba.
Yeah. Awooga.
I reference specifically Hubba Bubba. You know, I'm thinking about like the bubblegum brand every time that I look at art.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's the real secret to success in art.
Yeah,
Okay.
Just have some Hubba Bubba next to you.
Okay, I've turned back on the text-to-speech, which apparently had stopped doing stuff. Which was
Cool.
kind of convenient, frankly, because it was overlapping with you a bit. So now, you are, you finished your explanation. People can now talk again. Welcome. Oh, Bob said, I have to head out, but I just wanted to pop in and say hi. Thank you, Bob. We love you, Bob. Take care, Bob. I hope that you will be alive again one day, Bob. We miss you, Bob. I cried, Bob. Yeah. I don't know.
I hope my yappy meal with the side of yap fries helped.
No, it's good. It's good. It's good. Okay, so we have here, by observation, right? You helped me out a little bit, well, a lot of it, with observation before. You're clearly pretty good at it. You said that they used a specific brush for rendering. I know rendering and like shading are different, but
I usually use the term interchangeably.
Okay. Okay. I was gonna say, like, I don't really get exactly what people mean by rendering, but okay, if they mean the same thing roughly, that's good to know.
Yeah, because I've usually said shading, I've heard other people say rendering, so I've been flopping around between the two. So, I feel like just think of it as the same thing, shading, rendering. It's like when you render like a 3D model and it gets all the shadows. I feel like that's just
Rendering just includes
like that kind of
highlighting
thing.
as well.
Yeah, I guess rendering is more of an umbrella term, and that it does include highlighting. But I also just call that shading. Yeah, whatever.
Oh, the person also.
Yeah, it's basically the same thing. I guess rendering is a better umbrella term, though.
These are overlays. So I want to have a few things I might do. So some things you mentioned before. Oh gosh, that's way too big. Some things you mentioned before that they might have like strands of hair that are.
Yeah, they're so thin that you don't even really do line art for it. Yeah, you'll see it around the edges. Yeah, it gives more of like a messy look or like a natural look.
I don't know that I like this one over here. Yeah, I kind of like the messy vibe.
Yeah, you'll notice a lot that I do personally is I like adding the strands. I don't do the line artless strands, but I like doing like a spare strand or two. It just feels more natural.
Hi, Peter.
Oh,
we have
hi, Fainter Dot. Definitely don't know you at all. Definitely have never seen this person at all. I assume they're really good at coloring and rendering. I'm sure they would be able to give some great advice on coloring and rendering. I know that person specifically loves to do that.
Oh, I see. May I ask who this person is? Because I'll be honest, I can't recognize people from the apps.
Also, hi Ben, you left us to rot.
You might know them as Raz.
Oh, I know Raz. Okay, hey Raz. So glad to have you.
Oh, odds are wild wet.
Thank you for ratting him out.
No problem. I have the platform to do so now in a public space.
Wait, you colored Elsie.
So, haha.
Matt, did you only just realize that I colored Elsie?
Gray, will you ever regrow that patch of hair someone ate?
It's on my beard, if you look here. I regrew it to my beard. And I became the Giga Chad. I don't think I want to do the loose strand over the face. Maybe I'll do it on like the side?
Yes.
Yeah, I would say it's something you can probably mess
She looks
around with
different.
at, like, maybe
Vibrant.
after you're finished with just, like, the shading and highlighting of the
You would say
hair.
delay this
Just be like,
until
oh,
after that?
yeah, you usually they're like a final touch, I feel.
Fair enough.
like after you've done shading.
Fair. Is this not sufficient shading, Mr. Peter? I guess it's not, because that's not what this guy does.
You can, like, usually with your style, you can be like, you can leave it as simple as you want. If you're aiming for more of a, like, I guess semi-realistic shading style, probably want to make a lot of texture to the hair.
Would you say that what this guy does in his art, the stuff that I sent you, that's semi-realistic?
Yeah, semi-realistic shading is what they call it. The style is obviously very anime, but the shading, like, conforms more to, like, real-life standards.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay, that's fine. So the shading would be so he's using more realistic shading with it. And you said
Braids! So cute!
Yeah, I agree. Thank you. Well, hey, Fuka, welcome. Elsie looks different, vibrant. Yes, that's because I put a thing over top of me and Elsie where it like makes the I put a filter. If you will look at Elsie right now, that's me turning on and off the filter.
I'm guessing that I'm too late to suggest anything.
Imperative Penguin, welcome. I don't know if I'm doing suggestions just yet. If you give me something easy, I might do it. But right now, I'm focusing on coloring and stuff with Peter. Say hi, Peter. Say hi to the Imperative Penguin, Peter. Imperative Penguin, Peter hates you, I guess.
I'm scared. I'm scared.
You're
Okay,
scared?
hi.
You're scared of Imperative
Okay.
Penguin? Imperative Penguin, he's scared of you. You heard it here first.
Hi, Brother Penguin.
Let's see. So the hair uses streaky rendering that follows the curve of the hair to get texture and volume. There's little blending, if at all. It's just pressure of moving the brush from one place to another. That's fine. I don't really like blending in general. I always feel weird about it whenever I do.
Yeah, I do. I used to do it a lot. You'll see a lot of beginners like loving like the soft like brush or like the spray tool,
Imperator
and
Penguin?
just like having those super soft
You mean
lines.
airbrush?
Yeah, like airbrush tools.
They
yeah,
love airbrush.
they love the airbrush because it gives you such a soft line. But honestly, it's the mixture of soft and hard, and knowing where the soft and hard are gonna be.
Gray with an E, if
that
you're taking
gives like a
requests,
more
you
realistic
totes
type of
should
shading.
draw an
Yeah,
awesome
cell
side
shading is also a
profile.
really nice style because it's nice and
Cell shading.
it's nice and like lines are hard. You know where the shadows are. It's not as realistic, but it's a lot easier to do. And also you can get a little bit creative with it in terms of like, you know, adding like some core shadows or just you know, that kind of thing.
To
It's
get
a lot
core
simpler
shadows
lines.
with what exactly?
Core shadow is like where the light
Draw
and the dark
Marlboro
meet.
mommy with a
There's like
loving
usually like
husband and
this
children.
little. I sent it to you before.
Well, no,
A
I'm
core
not
shadow
asking
is
what
like that-
core shadow is. I'm asking like, you said core shadows with something.
You can't.
Oh, like with cell shading. Like sometimes people will do core shadow. Like
I can't. She's she doesn't have a family. Go on. Sorry.
oh, I was just saying. With cell shading, sometimes people will do like core shadows with like a tiny little line in between like the shadows and lights. I think one of the references did it that you sent. Yeah, I think it was the third one that I sent that specifically I mentioned core shadows. Like it's a very it's a lot more cell shaded. They add like little lines in between the light and the shadow. That's like a core shadow. So that makes it a little bit more realistic.
I see. So we got to use a little bit of core shadow, a little bit of things. Which of those drawings that I sent you earlier, right? Do you think would be like the easiest? Thank you, Camper, for indicating that I can't draw her with a loving husband. E.T. Anderson is actually the creator of Marlboro Mommy, so he gets final say on details about her.
Cool. Yeah. Oh, if it's E.T. Anderson that has it, give her a name. Give her a name, E.T. Anderson. Give her a name.
Why,
Give her a
Rip-
name.
Oh, you call that a core shadow? I learned it as the term Terminator Shadow.
I have heard Terminator as well.
Yeah, Terminator Shadow, the same thing.
Yeah. Hmm.
I haven't thought of one yet.
You gotta figure out a name. Do namegenerator.com.
Terminator.
That is an awesome side profile.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Her name is Delilah.
Her name is Delilah. Awful choice.
Peter.
Awful choice. That is me,
Painter
James.
Dot. I know what you're gonna say. You're not getting that out of me.
Is there a problem with Delilah?
Oh no, Fainter Dot just said that's an awesome side profile, Peter. Implying that there's shade that because I don't draw a lot of side profiles. I can draw side profiles, but I suck at them.
How about
and I just
Jolien?
don't want to because they don't merit it. I never find I never find poses or angles that merit a side profile.
Well, that's because you're not drawing a comic.
Yeah, because I'm not drawing a comic because I'd rather make a visual novel, so I don't have to worry about
Like the Dolly
drawing a bunch
Parton
of
song.
comic panels.
Working side profile. What a way to make a living.
It's okay, Peter.
I haven't actually considered what her side profile would look like. I'll be real. This is hard for me to visualize. The hair with the side profile is hard for me to see, right?
Yeah.
Let me erase everything that I have with the hair. Okay, so we have her. It's like a chunk like this, and then it goes out like so. Blah. But yeah, I want to get back to the original drawing very soon. I don't want to spend a huge amount of time on the side profile of this. But
You should do like a reference where she's like doing a kickflip on a skateboard.
Considered Lorelai.
I considered Lorelai. Why would you do such a thing? Please do not consider. Please no. Please.
If I were to think of a name for her, I'd think of like something like Dawn. I don't know. I'm getting Dawn vibes.
What is she like? Ah, yes, Dawn Marlboro Mommy. No. It's your character. You can decide whatever you want. I'm basing it off of how do I compare each name to Marlboro Mommy, and if I don't think it's better than that, then I'm.
Did Peter say Dom?
No, he said.
You're
Dawn.
gonna veto it?
Well, I mean, I can't veto it because it's
I like
ultimately
that. Dawn, Dana.
it's ultimately E.T. Anderson.
Her name should be Mabel Marlborough.
Oh yeah.
Mabel
Colin says
Marlboro.
Mabel Marlboro.
Okay, that one's funny. I don't know if we want
Alliteration.
To do it. Alliteration. True. Alright, so I don't think I can really show much at all of that on this side, frankly, from what this is. When I think about it, I don't think it's going to be visible. Except like maybe a little bit.
Here's a funny idea for a name. Her name should be May. It should be May L. Burrows.
May Albro. Or just like it has to be specifically the brand name. You don't understand the commitment we have to Marlboro. We are paying them. They're not paying us. We're paying them for the right to use their name. Because we're just that committed to this one bit.
Or maybe she's like Oriental. Maybe she's Asian. We can call her like Newports or something.
imports. Okay,
Yeah.
it just took me a moment to get that. True. Yeah, side profile. And yeah, I don't really want to continue this beyond the side profile generation here as like a little doodle.
Yeah.
But I want to go back to coloring her, because that's what I came on here to try out. To do.
Yeah, a lot of like the blending modes is literally just farting around with it and see what works and what doesn't. Or watching like a bunch of tutorials, that kind of thing, so people are showing you how it works.
Yeah. That's the problem though, that I can't watch tutorials during the stream.
If you give credit, maybe. Or if you
Maybe.
specifically, or if there's a tutorial you watch before the stream and you like recreate it yourself.
I've done that with a few
and
tutorials. I can't really do that now. Maybe next time, but now, no. There's just no shot.
Also, I actually have to head on out for now because I got a meeting to go to, unfortunately.
I feel
But
betrayed. I feel hurt. I feel
I'm sorry, I've been
heartbroken.
busy with a lot of dev work.
I get it. I get it. You prefer your dev work to some random streamer online and his conversations, right? To listening to "I'll Be Your Friend" by ACTG on loop, right?
Good luck, Peter.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do hope that you will have a good practice with your a good time with your dev meeting, though, Peter.
Yeah. Thank you. It's been a busy day.
Okay, before you
preparing for PAX.
For PAX?
Good luck, Peter.
Yeah, PAX East.
I see. I don't know exactly what that is.
Gaming convention.
Ah, well, if any of you are going to PAX East, you can meet Peter there. That's right.
luck,
Peter
Peter.
will personally sign.
Maybe
your
not
feet.
announce that to the world, but you know. Yeah.
Yeah, Peter will
Cool.
personally
Come back
sign
alive.
them. Peter will personally sign your feet. Exactly.
Yeah, I'll have to go for now. I
Good
will
luck, Peter.
talk to y'all.
Mr. Gray doesn't
later.
know
Bye,
PAX.
chat. Nice
course.
talking here.
Thank you for
Like
being
and
here.
subscribe.
Of course. Peter,
like,
before you
subscribe,
go,
comment, rate 5 stars.
Peter.
Yep.
Before you go, tell me
Yeah.
what do you think I should work on with her shading as like the next part? What do you think is the next thing to do?
I would say look at shading with hair, because hair is a very interesting thing to shade. It's very freeform from at least how I do it. But yeah, hair's tricky and not tricky at the same time to shade,
Gotcha.
depending on how realistic you're going.
Fair.
But you can figure out your style. I think you can go either way.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
But yeah, I will
I'm
talk
gonna
to
work
y'all
with the
later.
reference we have. All right. Thank you very much,
Yeah,
Peter. You
bye,
take care.
chat. Bye, Gray. Bye,
Bye.
chat. Miss you. Yeah, specifically calling you out, chat. Miss you. Yeah, bye.
Bye. This is another reference by the artist. We wanna use this. Try and get at this, right? So I want to learn how this person does the hair, so I can work with this, right? And to answer your question, Mr. Game Maker, no, I don't know what PAX is. I didn't know. I have no idea. we go. Okay, so if we look, first off, let me keep this in a little area over there.
Well, since E3 is gone, PAX is the big thing.
What is E3? Let's see. So while we're working on that, let me try and figure out how this guy does.
I miss E3.
Miss
Well,
E3.
Gamescom too.
I've never heard of Gamescom. What's Gamescom? So if I look at this guy's hair, right? Let's observe what he's doing.
E3 was a gaming convention.
It's a gaming convention. I see. Good to know. Right, he has like a basic structure.
I don't believe that you didn't know what E3 was and is joshing it.
You don't believe it. I'm sorry to tell you this. I only had like a very vague idea of E3. I knew that it happened. I knew it
I
had
got
to
jump
do
scared.
with games.
Dude, that was UMP45.
UMP45. No, I'm sorry, it's not.
Where they announced upcoming video games and hardware.
I see, I see.
Hardware.
Okay, so it's something like... I'm gonna try and recreate like a section, right? I need more tapering, I think. But... I don't know. Died around COVID, but it was pretty hype.
It died
for him.
around COVID, but it was pretty hype for a long time.
Fair enough, fair enough. A lot of things died because of COVID. Not surprised people moved on from E3. Especially considering... Oh,
It was
now
where
just
all the
speaking
big
Discord call.
studios announced games instead of the dumb game awards.
Mhm. I see, I see. Let's see.
E3 was crazy when they got Keanu to shill Cyberpunk. Do not abbreviate that.
Don't abbreviate Keanu? What does Keanu become whenever you abbreviate it? There we go. Okay, so you have something like this, right? Vaguely, not quite. Something like this is what's
E3
going
had
on.
Cringe Kino too. And now what do we get?
Cringe or something? I don't know. We get, friend slot? I don't know what the answer is supposed to be. I assume the Chud answer is going to be, it was good 10 years ago, and I said it was good 10 years ago then. We didn't know how good we had it. Oh well. That's fine. So,
We get nothing, sorry, Gray. You are forming her hair nicely.
thank you. I appreciate that. So this is the gist of her hair, so far as I see, and then they have a few other things going on. Alright, this is the main thing. Oh, there's a difference in hair color. Hold on. Okay, first off, this is the main color here. But we have a different color going on over here. Which is like a very subtle variation. Like, I wouldn't have noticed this at all. Had I not, like, accidentally just did that. we have this other color here. So, orange hair. Slightly darker orange at tips. And then we have above that a lighter orange at top. Which is like a... It has a vague form of something like this. And then it has like a bunch of like eraser cuts into it. I think that's roughly what it's doing. And then we have the same thing over here, but also it's a steeper angle than I initially realized. There we go. Okay. And we have another, like, cutting down inside it. So this is also a bit thinner than what I've done here. Okay, and then next we have like a white light, which is like a very it's a very fuzzy white. Right, it's got like a white there, like where the light is hitting it, which is the center light, I guess. Alright, so we have center light on here, and this has like a blur to it.
Year 3 was cool because it didn't overhype the dumb hero shooters and pretend it was going to be the next big thing. The studios just presented their stuff and technology.
It was cool because they didn't overhype dumb hero shooters and pretend it was going to be the next big thing. They just presented their stuff and tech. I see, so they didn't overhype at E3. There
Was a lot less pretentious and grating.
compared to what
True.
we do now. What is it that we do now that's really pretentious?
The Game Awards is pretentious.
Well, yeah, I get that, what you're saying. I'm just asking, like, which part of it, I guess. So this is the, if I could get it, center light, I guess. And on top of that, we're gonna have, like, a yellow shine.
I appreciated when it was just a technology showcase instead of pretending games are some high art.
Oh, I see. Yeah, I mean, they're doing a lot of, like, AAA, quadruple A stuff. I think I'm doing too many lines. She has, like, very few lines. If I look at what he's doing, right? He's got,
Games are
like,
some high art, or rather a combination of multiple arts. Gameplay should be the primary focus, not the story building or representation or whatever. Story time. Once upon a time, an old man ate beans. He didn't like the taste, but he ate it anyway. The end.
Thank you, Emperor Zerg. Very cool. Welcome to the stream. We are currently trying to figure out how coloring works. We're doing what's called an adult coloring book, except that there is nothing adult coloring involved. It's just rendering. No, that doesn't look right to like kind of blur. Blur, Gaussian blur maybe?
Wow! That story changed how I view life, Ty.
No, that doesn't work.
The moment this dialogue for games became about them being art, it all went downhill.
Okay, the dialogue for games. See, this doesn't seem like the right filter. I feel like I'm doing the wrong filter. Oh, that's a radial blur, huh? Right, like, I feel like the blur should look more like what they... Be kind of like what they have, right? But it just doesn't do that at all.
Why not just use a smudge brush?
Smudge brush? That's an interesting idea. Let me try. Do like a paint. Is that what he's doing? Kinda. Maybe. Okay. Good idea, Screen Hermit. Very cool. And maybe we add a blur to it. No. Might be a little faded,
Tita!
but it's not gonna be blurred. Okay, so we use a gauche brush, or whatever it is. Gauche. Okay, cool. Cha-cha. Cha-cha-cha-cha. And the next thing is this, like, kind of overlaying dark stuff that occurs. It seems to have the same kind of brush as well, so I'm going to use it again. Where it's a...
Now I can appreciate artistry in video games and good story. The issue is that those elements have become more crucial than gameplay.
No, I can appreciate it, but it's become more crucial than the gameplay. I see, I see. India ink, maybe? No. I think I gotta do gauche after drawing the lines first. But like drawing them super thin. There we go. I don't know. I don't know nothing about how they do them games and stuff. All I know is I have enjoyed some more contemporary games. Not all, but some. Right, like I've really been an addict recently to Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. That's been really fun. I've been enjoying
Yato
it.
Swode old AA games seem to think that the only thing that can differentiate themselves from the indie game peasants are the graphics. But now they're just overcompensating with it.
I mean, isn't that the only thing they can do from to differentiate from an indie game dev? Or is it
Agreed.
just... I mean, if you had a ton of money to throw at a game, what kinds of things would you do? What would you do to differentiate yourself from all the other indie game devs, right?
I feel with a ton of money, you could focus on more mechanics and moving parts for a game.
Okay, so you want to make the games more complicated. Do you think that the solution to the games is that they should just be made more complicated more often? I'm playing devil's advocate here, if you can't notice. This isn't me actually arguing for this. This is just me testing you. Because this guy has a bunch of...
Or you could just make more games than indie devs can make.
Yeah, so they should worry about the quantity of their games instead of the quality. No one should make a AAA game. We don't need another GTA. GTA is as high as it should ever be. GTA 5 is as good as graphics should ever be.
I think if you have a big budget, yeah, you have more resources to make a big game. Have more things you can do in it.
So you should think that the bigger game series should be more like the Yakuza series, where they have like a ton of mini games. They should just make more Yakuza games, where they reuse a lot of the old assets.
Japan soil BC. I used a plant kit from Japan. Happy weep sugoi.
That is wonderful, Fuko. I'm so happy for you. I'm congratulations. And then we have this.
Thank you.
There we go.
There's no notes. You and lava.
I don't know about mini games, but perhaps like linking different mechanics together, branching paths, things to make gameplay different.
Branching paths.
Very cute Fuko.
I would agree with the branching paths thing. I think that games don't do very much with branching paths. Like, the most that they do is like Telltale's type stuff where it's like fake branching paths. It's like that with Telltale, it's like that with Dispatch and their new... Hanged Mo.
I want more
549.
replay value.
True. Replay value I feel like you can't do very much with branching paths. I feel like replay value comes mostly from gameplay or dramatic irony in stories. Like we're watching it, we're like playing through the story a second time, like makes you go like, ooh, that one hits different now that I know what happened there. Now that I can see everything. Right? Yeah, welcome, Haintmo. This is my stream. I'm currently learning about how to do
Dramatic
color.
irony, very
I'm
true.
doing a little bit of study for this little drawing that I made on the right called Marlboro Mommy. And I'm doing so by studying this artist's way of drawing, because I'm like, what the heck is going on here? Okay. Selective line work. What do
Don't
he
forget
do?
line weight. Unless that aspect of the art you don't care that much about.
About line weight specifically? I do agree that line weight can contribute to it. I haven't done a ton of stuff with line weight in a while.
I want more mechanics, with more story branching paths, with more replay value. So my games feel fun and different, while remaining the same game.
I want my games to be quadruple A. Oh my goodness. I feel like at that point, if you're asking for more mechanics, more story, branching paths, and replay value, I feel like you're just asking for multiple games at that point. Right? Like, wouldn't it just be easier to play different games? Why? Where's the same game? Right?
Here, here.
Here. This is me just pushing back to see what I can make you guys say to, like, defend me.
Give me microtransactions. I'm just saying, with more budget, there's more to do.
Fair. Give me microtransactions. So true, Screen Harriet. So true. What I really want out of a game is just to pay money to win. I want to be able to spend $60 on a game and then spend another $120 to get a character that has a pretty art, has like a static pretty art, with a gold star next to it, or like 5 gold stars.
Maybe less gambling.
So I can feel like I am like so super cool. And I want to spend like $120, and I want to have like an animation of like unlocking this character in like a randomized chance way from some kind of crate of loot, or some kind of like maybe they could like run out of a set of stables, and you would be like, oh, who's inside? Welcome back. Maybe they could be like hiding inside a set of stables, and you could be like, oh, who's this? Who's in the stables? And then they burst forth, and you're like, whoa, it's this character. And then you pay more money to get another one to copy that character, so you can upgrade them to a higher level. Maybe they can make a game like that. And like you have to make like you have to make some kind of daily contribution to the game, otherwise you don't get all the super cool rewards. Maybe you could have a game like that, like forces you to keep coming back to it to milk you for even more experience, you know? So that you just keep coming back to the game. So the replay value isn't about enjoying the game, it's about like milking you and the hours you spend in the game. Maybe we could get a game like that one day. I don't know.
You've really thought this through.
No, I haven't.
The
I
irony
know...
is what I described is what KCD and other RPGs have been pushing. Become a game designer.
This is true. KCD and other RPGs. KCD is really good, right? I haven't finished, but oh my goodness, I love Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. Absolutely amazing game. I will definitely go back and play the first one after I'm done. This is just perfection. I think I missed something here.
I've been learning HTML and basic code. If I ever become good at it, could I perhaps help? There's a ton of stuff you run into in KCD.
It's awesome.
What are you asking to help with? The game design or with, like, the stream? I don't know what you're asking to help with. There's a ton of stuff that you run into in Quesadilla. It's awesome. I know, right? There's so many random
The
encounters.
game! Yeah.
Oh yeah, well I'm not making a game, but I mean, hey, maybe. So we want to have highlight. Oh, what is the term that they use? This is like.
Elsie
this
is the
just
game here to
highlight.
see what she'll say.
Elsie is the what?
Oh, sorry, I'm tired. I understand now.
I'm tired. I understand now.
I wouldn't recommend JavaScript for it.
You wouldn't recommend JavaScript for a game? A friend of mine has been trying to teach me how to code, actually. He started doing so recently. And I was able to make a cool little tool for my job. And then I quit.
I miss Flash games.
Flash games. You can probably still make something like Flash games somehow. I'm sure someone has enabled it.
Wait, did you quit your job?
Oh yeah, I did. I'm still not done with the job, mind you, but I am quitting. I told my boss, I put in my technically 3 weeks notice.
What
And
kind
I'll
of tool
be-
did you code?
I'll be done. I set up like a checklist that I could put in my students' names, and I could be like, okay,
Oh, I see. Good luck.
thank you, I
I need
appreciate
to
it.
find another job.
I put in like a checklist where I'm like, hey, you did this. Oh, I want to do an orange color. You did. I want to do smaller too.
Oh,
You did
good
this
lots of time.
wrong, this wrong, this wrong. The check, and then don't check, and then it automatically generates text from what I have like put in to like send to the student. I put in a name for the student. I'm like, this is Game Maker. This is Mr. Game Maker, right? It does all this, right? And I'm able to do that. And if I have the student multiple times, if they submit multiple things, it automatically, whenever I put the name in, it automatically remembers, hey, this student made these mistakes last time. These are the problems to expect. And I'm like, cool, let me check for those. Oh, really? All right, cool. Student's still making that mistake? Well, maybe I count up extra because you didn't listen
Can
to
you
my
draw the
instructions.
TV?
Can I draw the TV?
Interesting.
That was my way to try and like automate my work a little more because I like automating my work a little bit. It's kind of nice, even if it doesn't save me time. It's kind of fun. Can I draw
Oh,
the
smart.
TV? Smart. Yeah. Can I draw the TV? Here. Here's a TV drawing for you.
My BF works in IT for a hospital somewhere in the Netherlands.
I see. There we go. This is a respectable position. Hey, there's a TV. Okay.
Thank you.
And now it's Karen from SpongeBob.
Looks like Karen.
It is now. Boom. Look at that. Clang,
God darn it. Elsie is slow.
Hey, watch your language. Yeah, she's a little slow. That's okay, you know, we like slow people. You know, that's why I'm here. But... Here we go. Okay.
You mean the place the Minecraft Nether was based on? Chadhana loves the ABU. Seems slow too.
True, true. Alright, let's try doing... So, we have a basic idea now of the process. So, you have... Like, not everything that's in line work is actually there. There's a lot of, like, strands stuff. Alright, we have lots of strands going out. Things.
Quantum line work physics.
Quantum line work physics, true. I look at this and I'm like, okay, you know, this isn't exactly what they're doing, right? I can see that there's some differences, but I think it's good enough for now, right? I look at it and I'm like, yeah. I get what's going on. I don't know, like, everything here, right? So, this is the strands. So, when we look at, like, the steps, we come away with some...
It looks good.
It looks good. Thank you. So when we look at the steps, how does this artist do this? Or how do I recreate what this artist does? So, one, we get the shape plus flat. Two, we have the... This color... It looks like they've got, like... Oh, you know what it is? Okay, so I think what they start with is the highlight. No, sorry, the center light. The center light. And then we do the... soft shade. Sorry, like, mild... or soft shade below. This is our hair process. This is my estimation of what's going on here, okay? Alright, we have a mild or soft shade below. And then after that we have a smooth, sorry, this is smooth, and then we have a sharp, sorry, we have brighter highlight above, right? Sharp. The emphasis on sharp. Then after that, we also want to get the... What is the center light thing here? No, we already did that. Okay. Light orange on top, center light. Okay. We want the highlight. Oh, no, sorry. That's the... Wait a minute. This is halftone. Okay, that's the term. No, halftone wouldn't be it. Highlight spots. Spots. And then after that we have light. Sharp with M's. And then we have above that, near center light. Line highlights. And then we have, after that, dark lines for some freaking reason. And then on sections that we didn't do, right, they have also this, like, darker hair shading, which I don't think we have to worry about too much. But also darken hair parts before. Hair process. We are going to have like hair center light line highlights, and finally last line is like dark lines. What is the point of this? Like, I agree that they add something to the image, right? But what exactly is going on here? I don't get it. Why does he use that? What is that? And then you have this red over here. What's with the red? I don't even know what to make of that. I'll be real. Oh, you know what that is? You know what that is? That's the reflected light. This is reflected light. And this other section is like stranding hair. It's like stranding groups of hair. Darker. Okay, this is my approximation of what the heck is going on.
Red highlights?
I don't think it's highlights per se, because these are... I mean, maybe. Oh, I mean, I'll write it down. I'll write it down. It's possible that she has highlights in her hair. Maybe. Oh. I don't think I like the red hair for her, frankly. I think I want to have the hair be like more of a brownish. Yeah, that looks better. Yeah, I like that. Okay. So now I can actually apply this. So we've made our little process of how we do this. And now we gotta figure out how to make it applied. Alright, so these are the harsh shading sections. Okay, which actually this person is like way harsher than what I do. I do kind of like how that looks. I do kind of like how that looks. That is a nice look. It's a warm color now. I like that. That looks good. But now that we have the harsh shading down, how about this one? This one. There we go. Harsh shading color. Okay, so now we need to put this over top of this one. We need to go to the next. So the shape plus the flat. We have the center light. I forgot to add like line work into this process. Now that I look at it, hold on. Line work is like the last. Selective. Line work. Okay, so now we go back. Alright, and we're like, okay, we want to do the center light now for the hair. We're doing it over the hair, specifically. And we want to say, it's got to be like a white. We're going to say that the light's coming from here. Nope. Center light. Then we add a filter, blur, strong blur. Move it a little bit in angle. We can kind of chop it up a
Hey,
little bit.
I know this song. 3?
You know this song? Oh, wonderful. It's supposed to be a song by ACTG, but apparently he also uses stuff from other sources as like a basis. So, you know, who knows? I don't think I'm cutting it right. Let me correct some of the harsh shading to adjust for this. I gave it way too much here. There we go. Anyway, while I'm doing all this shading nonsense to try and figure out what exactly I want, how's everyone doing today? What are we all feeling like? And then the harsh shading would also have to be here.
Oh, a little tired, I suppose. But we will not let age conquer us, right?
True. You can allow us to be aged. Oh, that's right, that's right. It's someone's birthday soon. I do recall this. Do you all happen to remember whose birthday it is soon? Somebody's birthday.
I did some embroidery and a cosplay arrived.
Oh, that's wonderful. I'm glad for you. What have you been embroidering?
Mr. Vuko, what cosplay arrived?
Happy birthday, Marlboro Mommy.
Of course, of course. Peter, are you back? Welcome back,
Happy
Peter.
birthday, Mommy!
I don't think it's her birthday. I'll be honest. I don't know what her birthday would be, but I don't think it's her birthday today.
Back for a little bit.
A little bit? I see, I see. I did a little analysis while you were gone, Peter. I went through and I recreated a section of the hair, right?
Mr. Gomer, it's Thielen.
Mr. Gomer. I recreated a bit of the hair to try and imitate it. Now I'm gonna try and do the same type of thing with that he's done over here over to this.
And I embroidered a frog.
Embroidered a frog, that's wonderful. You should send it to me. Soft shade below or smooth. Okay, so we want to do this is to that. That's a really minor shade. So this is soft shade. So we're gonna do like a.
Oh, that'd be so fun to roleplay. I hope you have fun, Fuko.
And go over like this, basically. There we go.
Arigato. I can't wait to become the great Yohane. Smiling. Face with heart eyes.
Yeah. Yeah. Peter, you know, it'd be really cool. What if you came on stream on here? Ha 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 ha. Unless, can you imagine? Teehee. Let's see. Boom. Like a little darker. There you go. And then after that, we get a bright highlight. So as this is to that.
Wait, is it Marlboro's birthday?
No, it is not Marlboro's birthday. It's someone in chat's birthday, actually. Someone in chat has a birthday tomorrow. But I'm not going to reveal that information unless someone else wants to reveal it. This is the dark highlights.
Ah, okay.
Yeah. Screen Hermit, how are you doing today? When's
Peter,
your-
when is Malboro Mommy's birthday?
I don't think Peter knows. I'm sorry to tell you this. I don't think it's actually been set in stone yet. Boom, 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 boom.
That's a darn fine thank you, and you.
Doing fine, thank you. And you? I'm doing alright, you know? I'm enjoying a nice little stream. I told my boss I want to quit. Feel pretty good. And now I'm just...
Though my day is
Haven't had it.
basically over now.
I see. Congratulations to you. Your day is basically over now? What do you mean? It's never over. As a friend of mine on stream would normally say. Okay, I see what the problem is. I'm getting the...
What made you want to
Gotcha.
quit your job?
It was exhausting. It was really, really exhausting. It was leading to various different health issues. And I frankly said, you know, thinking on everything, if I think about what it would take for me to keep this job and do everything else that I need to do, what kind of life I would want to live, what kind of life I would have to live to do that, it's not really what I want to do. It's not really the kind of life that I want to put myself through. So I said, you know what? That's it. You know, I think I need to do more with the line art to indicate just how...
Ah, good to be able to set boundaries.
Yes, agreed. There we go. Ba-dum-ba-dum. Here we go. Yeah. I'm very glad that I finally got around to making this change. And I felt a lot better today, waking up and thinking, I'm gonna
I don't know
finally
why,
do it today.
but her expression is so relatable.
I'm glad to hear that. She has this kind of tired, but somehow still hopeful, somehow still kind expression, I think. And I think that's what really gives her that kind of edge.
It's calming.
I agree. This is not the right color. Do this. Maybe. Here we go. In addition, we want the mild, soft shade below, smooth. Oh, I just noticed the eyes. The eyes are also very good. So, soft shade below, brights, highlights, sharp. That's right, I need sharp stuff for it. I need to have, like, erase sharp parts of it. Before I do this,
So is her name set as Marlboro now, Lolt?
for now, I think she's just called Marlboro Mama, yeah.
Cowlicks are so amazing. Antennae are amazing.
True. True. I'm a big fan. Big fan. There we go. There we go. It's starting to look a little better. Is it the best thing? Not really. But... oh, you know what part of it is? Because I'm not doing the shading right. I'm not getting my own shapes right.
I see you figured out the multiply blending mode.
I have indeed. I think. And I've been trying to make it where it looks really nice for a lot of stuff, but it occurs to me like a lot of the time I just completely mess up like shape with her hair. I'm just like, okay, this looks good in theory, but like in like object shape size, I'm like, what the heck have I made?
Yeah, hair and shapes are tricky.
Yeah. So I might have to go back and do a study on that at some point. Just to see if I can improve.
I feel like it's based on prior knowledge and vibes.
Prior knowledge and vibes. Yeah, probably something like that. We need to get more sharp edges in here.
What would happen if Marlboro Mommy quit cigarettes?
This smile would turn into a frown. Because she is probably addicted. But, you know. We'll see. When we say that she's Marlboro Mommy, by the way, we do literally mean a mom. She's in fact a mother of a child. This is very literal. Highlight spots. Okay, that's the next thing. Highlight spots. So that's supposed to be like this here to here change. Just kind of lighter. You see with this. So more kind of like this.
We must save her from the cigs.
True. We have to get her. We have to get her help.
Oh, a mommy. Pink heart?
Yeah.
She gave birth to a cigarette roller and a pack of filters.
True. Here we go. Now we do a near center line high. Oh, right. These are the line highlights.
Loudly crying, cut to face.
What's wrong? What's wrong, Fuko? You know, you don't like what Peter said? No, it's not that many. Then after that, we do dark lines. These are kind of like the dark shade, but they are some way. Actually, the ghost works.
She
well.
gave birth to a sweet baby that secretly steals her cigs and throws them away.
True. True, Fuko, true.
Marlboro, Mommy. If you had to choose between Marlboro Jr. and all the cigarettes I have in my pocket, which would you take?
I don't know. What would you choose? I would choose, Marlboro Jr., of course. Because I'm a kind-hearted character. Or something. I don't know. Let's move these together a little bit.
Can't part with good old Marlboro at all. Making a reference to the 62 cents SpongeBob was sold for by Mr. Krabs.
Oh, I see. I did forget about this.
Exactly, Marlboro, exactly.
Can't part with good old Marlboro Jr. Go over here. Okay, that actually does look really nice now that I see it like on a character more. I'm actually really liking these line things that they do. Oh my goodness. It makes such a freaking difference. Like, I didn't expect it to be this big. But oh my goodness. I love this. It's like simple little like series of lines for a bunch of things.
Randomly thought of a name for her. What about Nancy Newport?
Nancy Newport. That is a nice name. I do like the Nancy Newport answer. I will stick with this one for now because I think this one is funnier to me. But if you can convince the creator,
I do
of her...
jive with the name Nancy, though.
Nancy is kind of nice. I will agree. I will concede that it is kind of a nice name. And then I like kind of turn it down just ever so slightly. I mean, just look at that. That's nice.
Quick question. Is her ponytail supposed to be braided or just kind of a ponytail?
Good question. We're gonna say braided. I'm not very good with braids. If you want to send me a braided reference, I can fix that. The dark lines really add to it. I love the dark lines. I'm now a dark line stan. And I will fight and die for my dark lines. That is such a nice effect to the hair. I don't think I like the top highlights though. There we go. Sharp highlight. I want to change this around. This is too orange. I don't feel like it should be like that. I feel like it should be Not that intense. But maybe that. That could be nice. Now that. That kind of looks good. I've been sent a braided hair reference. I would probably do braids. That is a cute reference for braids. You're right. Sure, we can go back and fix the braids a little bit. Yeah, I even had it written down as a braid. Okay, so if I kind of bracket this a little bit, I make a new layer over top. Now we say that it is something kind of like this. Then we give her we'll do just the basics.
The whole idea of braids is that the hair looks like it's tying itself together. So showing that is pretty important if you're going for the standard braid.
I see. Kind of hard to draw braids. But I will do my best.
Think of arrows, sending you a reference.
Of course, of course. Okay, that's an interesting process. Okay. That's probably better than what I'm doing right now, but I kind of want to finish this version and then see if I want to change it to another version. Okay, I do admit this is kind of starting to look better. I do admit. Let me get rid of this. Let me fix this. Thank you for this help, by the way, Peter. It's very nice of you.
I brought it up because I didn't want you to shade the ponytail without having the proper braid shape. If they were braids, cost you less work.
Sure. Sure. Thank you, thank you.
I'm gonna head out now. Thanks for the stream, Gray.
Of course, of course. Thank you very much for being here, Screen Hermit 269. So glad to have you. Understand if you must be going. Do take care. So hopefully have a nice little bit of art by the end of stream. Or if not by the end of stream, then who knows, maybe later on. Also something to show off to everybody and be like, look at that. I was able to draw that. I'll be able to be proud of something with it. Proud of what I did with color.
You sure were.
Mm-hmm. Do take care, Screen Hermit 269. Have a good night. Let's see. What else? Let's fill that in, yeah, in those gaps, in those gaps.
By Screen Hermit.
There he goes. See, look at this shading for the freaking thing. It looks so nice now. Here we go. Look at that. Now we go back to the harsh shading, fill in the rest. No, we go back to the soft shading. We fill in the rest. Here we are. Calming medieval music. Nice.
Men should do
cute
braids more
girls.
often.
Don't know about that, but you are welcome to consider the possibility, Fuko. I personally do not wish to wear a braid. I think I'm good. I think braids are not something I wish to do.
With a fro, you'd probably be able to do cornrows LOL.
With the fro, you probably able to do cornrows. Excuse you? I don't know what a cornrows is, but I'm assuming it's bad, so excuse you!
Braids are power.
Braids of power. I see. It's gonna...
Sent you cornrows!
Alright, I'll give it a look in a moment. Boom. Corner. Oh gosh, no. No, thank you. I am good. I will pass, brother. I'm good. For some reason, I feel like if I copy paste everything, boop, 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 boop. And then just merge everything. And then select filter, blur, blur strong, filter, blur, Gaussian blur. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Merged plus strong blur plus Gaussian blur. Look at that effect. That's nice. Just look at the shine that it adds. I love it.
Here's a neat little trick I do.
Are you gonna send me cornrows again?
That's awesome!
This is just me guessing of like, hey, it feels like some of the lines could be better if we had like a little blur with them. Whoa. Was I right? It just looks so much better. It just looks so friggin' good. That's so friggin' cool. That's really nice.
Make a layer on top of everything. Set the layer to 30% opacity. Soft light blending mode. Go to filter or render. Perlin noise. Set the scale to 5, hit OK.
On top of everything. I'll even put it on top of the overlays. Okay. Set this layer to 30% opacity. Soft light blending mode. I don't know how to get to soft light blending mode. Oh, that's what you meant. Soft light blending mode. Go to filter, render, Perlin noise. Set scale to 5. Hit OK.
Nice grainy texture.
Ooh, that is kind of nice. This is soft light. Filter, render, Perlin noise 5. Cool. Alright, I like it. Thank you, Peter. I'm gonna leave it off while I figure out this stuff with the rest. Because I still gotta figure out, like, everything with below. We've gotten a lot of stuff made with like the hair. The hair is done. But I need to figure out what I want to do with the clothing. Because the clothing needs that too. And maybe the face too. So skin specific color. Get like a nice little pinkish red. Here, maybe we do a little bit of soft airbrush. No, I don't like it. So instead, I just simply draw like this. Then I say filter, blur, blur strong. Filter, blur, Gaussian blur. %, shrink, boom, look at that. That's what I call you. Blur. I do like the blur things now. They're good. They're good. I see. What now? What now do I want to add to it? I'm doing this as a color study so I can prepare for other teams, for other commissions that I have. I think I would like to have at some point here an overlay with kind of a smoky color.
She looks very nice. Sparkles.
Thank you. I think I'd like to have like a How do you draw, like, cigarette smoke in a way that looks good? Right? Because there's like a way of doing it, right? Because I don't just do like this. Right? Is it like a ribbon? Is that how cigarette smoke is supposed to look? Like, where instead of having, like, outright other things.
Cigarette smoke is very soft and uneven.
Soft and uneven. This is all I've got going for it now. It's just this kind of wispy thing to it. I get why people spend so much time on rendering now. This is actually kind of nice to see. I'm like, whoa. That can look pretty good if you put some time into it. My stomach is growling, telling me, Gray, you haven't eaten enough today. Oh well. Now I need to figure out what I want to do for like the texture of the clothing. Because the clothing... I feel like is another big part, right? But I don't know what the guy is doing for clothing. I was told... Right, two types of brushes, one with solid square one with streaky line and all that. Totally loosely done. Foreshadow. Yeah, I see the square thing. I do not know how exactly I'm going to do the thing with that. But we shall see. Yep. Oh well. I think we're about done for today, as though I would love to continue for a while, I probably need to get some food or something, because my stomach has growled like 3 separate times during this stream. Okay. And I can hear the storm going off.
Stomach.
Merge selected layers. Filter, blur, strong blur. Filter, blur, Gaussian blur.
Stop! I turns out. What double? A munch.
Overlap.
That went weird.
That is a weird thing to say, yeah. Stomach. Yes, King Toaster is welcome. We were doing some shading and coloring and rendering practice.
Your robot is weird.
Yeah, you're weird too, buddy. Alright, I think that's all for stream tonight. Thank you all very much for coming. You all have a blessed night. God bless. Bye-bye.